I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
I've been talking. I said, yeah, we back on this after Walter let them, his dumbass stood in front of the train, let them run him over. I don't understand this. Well, I don't understand
Maybe she was
Walter.
afraid I'd end up like Walter.
You're not gonna end up like him. Walter was a special case.
But if
Walter
she
got
never
everything
told
down
me
here.
about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
What just happened?
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought
Walk
it
on
was
the left
time I
side of this
heard the
track.
stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh damn, they actually put Walter right here. Oh, they actually put off the railroad track. It's a bit out or something. What happened? Oh, it came around that corner.
I
They
don't
don't
know
come
if I
around
should
this no
even
more.
be writing this.
I don't know what you should be doing. I know you probably the one who killed all of them though.
Maybe it'd
I
be
got
better
enough
if all
common sense
this
to know
just
that.
died with me.
You talking foolish now.
But
I'm
I thought
on
you
them
should know about
dangerous.
your family.
Who is she talking to?
And the history you're a part of.
She had a kid?
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Or is she talking to me? I'm not part of this family
I
though.
think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
We're gonna get some good night's sleep tonight, man. Oh yeah, too. I got my ice cold water again. You hear it?
And when
Yes,
you
up.
left the house, had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
Dum diddy, dum 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 diddy, dum diddy. Okay, we're not supposed to go this way. So I guess they do want us to go this way. I hate how
I think
slow.
we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Damn.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
How you kill it? Don't even worry about it. Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr., Flurpy, Lurpy, Zerby, Zoe, Coco, Tucker, Charlie, Daisy. So y'all had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, y'all got something going
Sven
on.
built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
17
I'm sure
pets
Odin's
to
monument
die.
had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Yeah, I bet she did. Bet she did. I'm ready to get this game over so I can find out how the hell everybody died.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Yeah, I know I ain't going the right way until I see the
The
writings
older I
come
get,
up.
the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
God damn, everybody in your family dead.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
I actually like this type of game because I ain't got to shoot none or nothing. I just got to play.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
I knew you had a kid. Why are you climbing on top of trees and you... Do you? Just do you. I'm gonna kill you and the child.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
You know, not like you do. You got a whole grizzly bear down here. Close the door just in case something come up in here.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yeah, I bet we are.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
It's nothing we can do to this door? Okay. So what are we supposed to do?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Not quite.
Damn, I went blind.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Pretty much.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
That it is.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though. Aw.
Why this flash so bright? God, dog, am I taking a picture with a real camera?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Hey!
Uh-huh.
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died. Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
You gonna take a picture of her taking the picture?
Dad, I...
Oh, she actually hunting.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Yeah, shoot that damn deal.
Do anything. But if you will. Great shot, Dawn.
Nice picture.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, I ain't know they wanted me to hurry up and get up here. How much time I got?
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
All right, let's go.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so-
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh! Yo! He died like that?
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Damn, Sam. How you go out like that? Why we can't get out of his room yet? Let's grab his gun or something. Oh.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
This Gregory? Why Gregory getting like he at
My mom
school?
ever writing poetry, and yet
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
What y'all want me to do with this?
Of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
You know it? I used to fly kites all the time, man. Actually, it was fun.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Oh, they won't let me take it down there. I'm trying to get it down there, they won't let me. I got a feeling we're supposed to crash this wedding. But they won't let me. I know y'all see this kite on the ground. What's y'all doing over here?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Don't tell me he finna get struck by lightning.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Yeah, he finna get struck by lightning.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
I don't think that's good, especially since y'all right here on this ocean.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Interesting. Sounds like your parents wanted you to be a boy.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Yugi boy.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get. I can't imagine what it was like for her to lose 2 sons after she'd already lost 2 brothers.
No, I ain't trying to find out either. What we just go up there for? We go back up here. Pretty sure something I forgot. I'm not gonna lie, for y'all to have a rock climbing thing up here, y'all sure got money.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Cut. No! I'm not going back up there. Orcas Island.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh, now we're a little kid.
Things the rest of us don't.
I'm not trying to see his wee-wee, man. Keep the toys in front.
Bartender over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you.
Rub-a-dub-dub. In the tub.
I wonder what he saw.
He probably saw what every 2-year-old see. Did I get an achievement for that? Because I ain't got one yet.
He reminded me so much of Calvin.
Yo.
Lost in his imagination. Whatever
Yo.
it was he saw,
Yo.
it sure made him happy. I know how silly it sounds.
Buddy gonna knock everything in this.
That I worried about a baby being too happy.
Why the baby in the pool by, the bathtub by herself?
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
hell they in there talking about? Man, hurry up and hit this B. There you go. Oh, I got 100 achievement points for that.
I wish she could have told us about the
Who gonna stop this pool when it go all the way up? Oh, he finna drown.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
I still want to know why would you leave a 1-year-old, 2-year-old in the bathtub by themselves?
And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
We still got a few more people to go. We'll climb back up here one more time. Just to see what I potentially could have wasted. Because I don't know where to go now. Stop swinging around, loud. Top, be still. We only had 25 minutes yesterday. What episode I did the other day was 50-some minutes.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal, but it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Hey, Milton. I know somebody's name. I think I do.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
The Magic Paintbrush. Get the paint, man. Okay, Milton, I see you with the dog funny. Oh, they really want you to hold it down, too. I never was skilled enough to draw one of these.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
She was born in 1999.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
What happened to him?
But
Did
if
he
I know
become
what I found in the
in
house,
Doodle
Mom
World?
didn't want
Chalk
it
Zone?
out.
You're a real one if you remember Chalk Zone. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. Hey, what's the purpose of coming around this way? reading is a cahoots. Oh, the best thing I like about this game is you can't even die. My type of games, man. I would hate to go down here and I gotta climb back up, bro. So let's see. Why did I jump down here? Oh my God. Go back up. I'm sorry. Oh. I'm supposed to go around this way.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
How she know he wanted to work at the cannery?
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
I mean, that box and this ain't giving it away. And that. All right.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the
Damn.
but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
Get foggy? His mind began to what? I don't understand what I'm supposed to do.
wander.
Oh! I thought that was a blunt.
I asked him to describe it.
Y'all like how I can multitask?
Imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
I just hope he don't cut his damn hand on here. Oh, wait. What is that?
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
This is actually pretty easy.
But he found something more. I worried about him then, daydreaming at the cannery.
What's wrong with him
I spoke with his
daydreaming?
boss.
He ain't like he cut
said
his
Lewis had
hand.
become a model employee,
Yeah.
methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. so I let him go on.
Stop hating on me, Karen.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Why I hear a dog and a chicken?
He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Louis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Okay.
And songs for them to play.
Yeah.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something.
Hit them shambles again.
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Ain't too damn strong.
No
You think about fish.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Was that a reference to Mario right
They
there?
begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Definitely sound like a game. He out here conquering cities.
New Louisville.
What you gonna call it, Louisville? Hey, okay.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Louisiana?
Minneapolis. Until one day he
Minneapolis.
forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Louis gone, man.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen.
Handsome queen. That don't make sense.
The queen was on her own quest for
Sinister serpents.
sinister serpents.
She's going after the Loch Ness Monster.
He followed the sound of her
I like guitars better.
electric sitar.
Metro!
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
This man here is really daydreaming.
For someone
I
who
ain't gonna lie, I'm
had
gonna sleep
known
as hell
success
too.
in the
I
real
don't know
world,
why.
I think it was
Hold on.
overwhelming.
We'll drink some water. Wake up, man.
And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Definitely look better, more real than them other folks that were just standing right there.
He began to forget the world we know.
Is that not a switch? Y'all putting the fish back in the water?
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
He'll be alright, bruh.
I still thought I could save him.
Please don't tell me he
Even after
finna jump
said
out
he'd
this
been
window.
crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Dun, dun, dun. Y'all aren't some of the ugliest
His
people.
queen waited, holding his crown.
Dun, 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 dun.
There was only one thing left to do.
Where you gonna go, Lewis?
Bend down his head.
Bro, that's a guillotine. Don't put your head down there.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Are you serious?
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Oh my God. This man here.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand.
Whose room is
why we
this?
left. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Edith Finch. Get to writing,
The
girl.
last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Well, she probably didn't know about this damn entrance. How the hell is this even why is this even a thing in this house?
Afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
What the hell going on?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Hey, bro, I can't see.
I got turned around.
Let's go this way. Hopefully we see something there, because we just turned around.
I started seeing things.
A deer? I don't think you're seeing nothing now. That's the crazy part.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Or maybe. Hear me out. A little mixture of both.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine!
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
Hey, they say you can put them in water and they ain't gonna do nothing. The hell?
My mom didn't like to talk about it,
Blow it.
but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Damn. My mama down.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
So you thought?
Until I found out about you.
How did you get pregnant by?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
What the hell you writing
I just
for?
want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh, it's finna be born?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't
She
want
died
you to
too?
decide that I'm gone. I want you
Oh,
to
my-
be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
She lived exactly to be 20. A story by Jared Sparrow from Surrey, Dallas. Oh. Got a real picture of him. What that little boy? Ian Dallas, creative director. Joshua Starfati, technical director. Chelsea Hash, the lead technical artist. And Brandon Narcix, lead artist. Chris Bell, lead designer. San Juan. Michael Kwan, technical designer. Evan Rogers, gameplay programmer. Are these the pictures of those kids when I was younger? Dylan Hausenworth, engineer. Alright, so that is the end of this. Did they really all die like that? That's interesting. That is the end of this gameplay. If you liked it, enjoyed it, or anything of that nature, y'all make sure y'all leave a like, you comment, and subscribe. And y'all please suggest any more gameplays y'all think I should play. I have Xbox Game Pass, EA Game Pass, and almost every game that's out besides Hitman, the last one that just came out. But I got and Ghosts of whatever. I got PlayStation 4, Xbox, Series X, Nintendo Switch. You know, we can hop on any game, man. Y'all just let me know. I'm basically trying to stall so I can just see if there's anything at the end of this, but I don't think it is. I think that's the end of this. So, with that being said, man, what that do? I had to keep watching the credits to get that. But anywho, that being said, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all later.